Hola!
Bom dia!
And welcome to the Sunny Saudade Project!
Foodie edition!
Courgette and Charlotte against the world. Can she do it, lads? We haven't even finished the last one yet.
Bom dia everyone! We have a little bit of a different video this week. We recently have had a few comments asking for some of the recipes we have made on our homestead, especially for Carlos's homemade passata / tomato sauce. And well, it's the end of summer and our veg garden is full of goodies, so we filmed a few things we made this week for you using our delicious homegrown veggies. One thing we have in abundance is this basil, which we planted next to our tomatoes to keep away pests, and looks like it worked as we have so many tomatoes this year. As this basil has grown so well, we decided it was about time to make some homemade pesto for our homemade pesto and summer veg pasta. If you didn't know, I am actually part Italian. Yes, I know I'm pale, but my mum used to make some delicious pasta recipes when I was young. One of my favourites used to be a fresh pesto pasta, which used to include cherry tomatoes, spinach, celery, and well, we slightly changed it up to use some of this abundance of courgette that we currently have, and we swapped the winter spinach out for all of this courgette. To make your homemade pesto, you'll need a big handful of basil. Oh, don't forget your blender. You're going to pop your basil in your blender, and we actually used cashew nuts for this. You can use pine nuts, but honestly you need a mortgage at the moment to pay for them. Then we've got 4 cloves of garlic, which we give a quick squish and pop those in, a drizzle of olive oil, a good pinch of salt, a squeeze of 1 whole lemon, And don't forget your black pepper. Oh, and Parmesan cheese. I forgot to pop that in, but it is in there, as well as a little splash of water. So you can mix it up into a nice paste. It looks like this, and honestly, it's really delicious. Then you're going to pop on a big pot of boiling water, which you're going to season with a good dash of salt and a little bit of olive oil, of course. Slice up your veggies like your courgette, your little cherry tomatoes. Don't forget to feed the little kitchen gremlins and their mother as well. She needs some courgette too. And then you'll get some peace for the rest of the evening. So yeah, slice up the rest of your veggies and pull all of the green tops off your cherry tomatoes, and get a little bit sad that you still haven't made it to that brand new courgette that you just harvested. Pop on the heat to like a medium, put some olive oil, a pinch of salt and a bit of garlic salt because you can't be bothered to chop any more garlic, and pop your pasta on. Then you can scrape your veggies into your pan, not the tomatoes yet though, although they will try to roll off the board. Not happy. And you're going to stir those around in their seasoning for a little bit and save some of that pasta water. That's when you can add in your tomatoes, and you're just going to cook these for a couple of minutes. Add your pasta water in and just let it simmer for a little while, and drain your pasta once it's ready. Then once all of that is cooked off, add your pasta back into the pan. Regret not getting a bigger pan. Add your pesto, and the rest of the pasta water that you saved can be used to wash out the pesto. Then get your husband to stir it, because again, you didn't get a big enough pan. And yeah, serve with a little bit of fresh rocket on top for a little bit of crunch. And that's that. We did make too much. I may have made it a little... Ooh, you're in the wrong hole.
Chili oil in the back.
May have made it a little bit too saucy, but...
But I'm a saucy guy, so... Get that tube ASMR.
No, that's not... Why are you trying to ruin my dinner?
Yeah, hang on.
Careful, or you'll have to go inside. So Carlos has sent me his tomato sauce recipe. Gonna make some more tomato sauce. It's not all sauce tomatoes, we've got lots of cherry tomatoes and salad tomatoes. And we've got some ones that need using up, so I'm gonna chuck them all in. And just see what it tastes like. And we've got some more chili peppers that are ready, and there is a local recipe called Malagueta, they're like pickled chillies, and they're really good on pizza especially. So I'm gonna make some tomato sauce and some pickled chillies today, and yeah, hopefully at the end, if I've got enough time, I can make a pizza. There's so many tomatoes. Where do I even start? Okay, let's just to start, let's go. Oh no, these are a bit blunt. I lost my good, can't remember what you call them. Nope, it's gone completely from my head. Anyway, I'm having to use the scissors at the moment because I have no idea where they are. Some of these might be a little bit squidgy. I'll make it work.
These are like the pickle ones, the nice long ones. They're really spicy, but super good when they're pickled. Little one. Oi! Tortellini! I think there's another plant at the back. Tortellini! Oh, it's a bit suffocated. Oh no, there is one. Oh, Tortellini, okay? Oh no, don't you? All the chilies. We've separated our tomatoes and our chili peppers. I'm going to start on the tomatoes. Some of you were asking about Carlos's recipe that he uses. He sent me it. So I'm going to say what we do at each stage. The first stage is put a big pot of boiling water on and cut little crisscrosses in the bottoms of the tomatoes so that we can blanch them for a couple of minutes and then pull off their skins. I'm going to do that first so they can cool down before I pull off the skins, because it's going to be a bit of an all-day job. I do have more chilies that I've been storing in the fridge as well, so don't worry, we've got more than just that. It was a lot hotter than I thought. I should have put my hat on. That took so long. I'm going to get the oven on now. We're going to roast them for like 20 to 30 minutes, according to Carlos. And that should help the sugars or something. Anyway, I'm going to switch the oven on, pop them on in. And whilst they're doing that, I'm going to quickly make my pickled chilies. Also, if I get them done now, that means we can have pizza tonight, because I want pickled chilies on my pizza.
So for your pickles, you are going to need equal parts vinegar. I use white wine vinegar, water. You're going to need 2 tablespoons of sugar and 1 of some sea salt. Stir that together and put on a low heat. Make sure it does not boil but gets nice and hot. Then pop all your chilies into a jar, as well as some peppercorns, some fresh herbs, a couple of freshly crushed garlic cloves. And then, as I said, don't let the mixture boil, but get it as hot as you can and pour it over all of your lovely spicy chilies. And you can use a canning process. I personally haven't on this because we're going to eat it too quickly, but it should still last a good 3 weeks. Once this was finished, I added in my tomatoes into the oven, ready to be blitzed. This is about half an hour later, and I added some of the fresh cut basil that I got the other day, well, that morning actually. Added that in, as well as some salt, and of course a bit of fresh black pepper. And that's honestly all you need. It's just those 3 ingredients. Alrighty, look, it's tomato sauce.
You can strain it if you want and then make it like a passata, but I don't really care. I'll eat everything, so I think we're gonna have it as is. Sometimes Carlos will also boil it off with a little bit of red wine or sugar if the tomatoes aren't that great, but these are really good tomatoes, so I don't think we're gonna need it. There's only one way to find out, isn't there, Chocolatili? She's sitting at the bottom of the floor, staring at me. You can't eat this. This is very much not dog friendly. I'm sorry. Right. What does it need? What does it need? It shouldn't be too hot. Oh, it's a bit hot. Wow. I haven't added any sugar. That is so sweet. That is so good. It's almost too sweet. I know that sounds crazy, but it is. That's so nice. Yum. I'm running out of jars. I need to buy some more, so I'm not sure if I'm going to put it in a jar. I might just put it in a bowl to keep for a few days. We will eat that in a week, so and we're gonna have pizza tonight. Usually I would give our Malagueta chilies a few days, but I'm too excited and I want one tonight, so we're gonna have pizza. Carlos made some dough a few days ago and we had some left over, so the only thing we wouldn't have made is the mozzarella. Look at us, proper homesteaders.
Okay, remember that giant courgette we had? Well, we're going to use it up, don't worry. We're just going to use those corn on the cobs you saw earlier in the video. We're going to make courgette fritters. You're going to want to get your big giant courgette and make sure you slice it up nice and fine. You can use a coarse grater. We just didn't have one, we've only got a fine one, so we chopped it up by hand. But if you do this, please make sure you chop it up nice and fine so you can mix it well at the end. Gonna add that to a mixing bowl, as well as 3 spoonfuls of all-purpose flour, non-raising if you can. Add in an egg to bind it all together, and make sure you give it a good old mix. You can actually do this the night before we did, if you notice our little dress change halfway through. You're going to also add in some sweet corn, and don't forget to season all of this very, very well. We added in garlic, some chives, I think we added a little bit of parsley, and of course some salt and pepper, and gave it again another little mix through, and then stored in the fridge overnight, ready to be fried off the next day. We had a little bit of some garlicky prawns on the side. Whilst the oil was getting nice and hot, we cooked those and then popped in a spoonful at a time and flattened it down a little so that it could almost become like a big courgette and sweet corn pancake. You want to check that they're getting golden brown. Casted a little flip here and it wasn't quite ready, as you can see, so gave it an extra minute. That's a bit more like it. So yeah, do it on both sides, make sure it's nice and golden brown, and then pop it on some kitchen towel just to drain off any extra fat. Cover with some fresh herbs and a sprinkle of salt, maybe a little squeeze of lemon. Lemon really does go well with this. We served some salad, some garlicky lemon prawns and fresh bread.
Later. Go have a little nap, go on. Go to bed. Time to telly. Go on. It's time for dinner. Go to bed. She wants to sit on time to telly. Go to bed. It's okay. Oh, sad little sausage. Right.
Well, I'll start with this lad.
Yeah, it looks good.
No dip. Awful. You'd hate it. The corns are sort of a bit tough, but pretty good. Now, sweet chilli.
Hiccups because she's so sleepy. Sausage.
We are joined by Mr. Noodles, and I've got a sweaty face post-work, guys.
Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I know it's a little bit different. I thought, whoa, okay, bye. I know it was a bit of a different one, and obviously it was out late. We've just had a hectic month, and we've been hiding behind the scenes everything that's been going on, but Carl's got a new job now and we should be returning to normal a bit, although he does have to work solidly until the 13th, so
It'll just be featuring Charlotte most of the time for the next video too, but
you're stuck with me, lad, soz.
but then I'm gonna be Mr. Lumberjack on demand, picking all the wood up for winter.
Yeah,
in that
you are
week
still
off.
around in the afternoons as well. It's not like crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you for putting up with our late video, and we tried something different. I actually have been wanting to do something like this for a while, so let us know what you thought. If you liked stuff, I know people have been interested in food stuff from us, so if you liked it, let us know down below for sure.
And leave a like and comment and subscribe as well, guys.
Yes, please do. You always help our channel out when you do. All right, muito obrigado.
Tchauzinho.